Joining me now on the Daily Ledger Page 5 beat from Nashville, Tennessee, economic analyst, hedge fund manager, and contributor to Forbes and other publications, Thomas Landstreet. Thomas, everyone right now is an expert in terms of trying to predict what's going to happen over the next few months, 6 months, in terms of the economy and its recovery. Some guys out there, some so-called experts saying, well, the next 45 days are crucial. Okay, the next 45 days, I would up the ante and say the next 90 days are crucial, next 6 months are crucial. The bottom line is this is uncharted territory. We ain't never been here before.
Well, that's true. 45 days. I read the article. He was talking about a V-shaped recovery versus a U-shaped. The truth is, the only V-shape we're going to have is the capital markets. The Fed is determined to save the markets. In fact, they seem angry. They seem pissed off, if you will. They're furious that the markets would dare go down, that the credit bubble they created would dare pop. And the truth is, they're bailing out Wall Street speculators, okay? But the speculators played by the rules that the Fed gave them.
Right.
The last time we had a debt situation like this was 2008. It blew up. What did the Fed do? Encourage more debt creation. The V-shape, the only V-shape, will be in the markets because of the Fed. The U-shape, it's coming to the real economy. It's going to be hard to recover from this, as you know. I mean, how fast are these employees going to be able to come back online when, by the way, they're making more money, Graham, off the government rolls? In other words, I've heard many incidents where the unemployment compensation is actually greater than they would be making in a job. So
right.
My guess is prices go up and the economy is really wounded. There's no V-shape there. The V-shape's in the capital markets. I don't know if that answered your question, but that's how I see it.
It does. Meantime, half of Los Angeles, the second biggest city in the country, half of Los Angeles is unemployed. And you look at companies like 24 Hour Fitness. Now, it's astounding when you start looking at their numbers that they only had $1 million in the bank when this whole thing hit. Their gyms are shut down now. Their revenue stream is frozen. But I look at a 24 Hour Fitness, they're going to try and reopen if they don't have to file. Even if they file for bankruptcy, they're probably going to try and reopen. But why would they rehire at 100%? Because of what you just pointed out. You know, they're not going to be hiring back one-to-one. It's not going to happen, Thomas.
No, it's not. And I feel, by the way, they took on so much debt. If they only have $1 million, I'd like to look at their balance sheet, Graham. It's probably way upside down. I told you, and we've talked about it, 60% of NASDAQ companies had junk bond debt before this. The truth is these companies have too much darn debt. If I could wave a magic wand and make all the companies with too much debt solvent, in fact, have them flush with cash, we wouldn't have required the bailout from the Fed. I would say the downturn would be modest. But that's not what we have. And now what we're going to end up with is not only a wounded economy, but also a Fed and a Treasury that has taken on too much responsibility. They're not capitalists. They're not free market people. We're going to be burdened with that for generations, is my opinion.
Too much debt, too much governmental responsibility, not enough free market. That's certainly what the Wuhan coronavirus has exposed, if people didn't know already, like you. Thomas, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.